So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. And this is Bale. Floated through. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Lyon finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar's cross. Up he goes! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that
He gets big! Goal! Lyon! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lyon get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That pass has been well intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! And that's a poor pen.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? Oh. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
In he goes again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, nicely intercepted. "15 minutes till half-time. Oh, well played, well played. Ferdinand is there to clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez, now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Another pass, just keep... And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. And he's there to clear it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zola, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is decent chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
That has been slung wide.
Pretty robust defending.
Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. Threads one in. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Suarez. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Lyon are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. An uncompromising challenge. Looking for up. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. No way through, so back it comes. Shot at goal! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gattuso has got himself a free kick. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Has a shot! Oh, it's hit the post, and he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Bullet. And that interception was most necessary. And this is Bale. And this is Hullet. He's got and a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Pinches it off him. Lyon have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Hullet. Chance here to counter. Now he's got space here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hullet. And this is Eto'o. Knocks it in. Can he finish? And that was very necessary. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. Zola, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he can clear it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very...
And the shot! Danger averted for now. And he thumps it clear. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, should have put that away.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 11, Neymar. Le numéro 8,
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
le numéro 18, le numéro 33.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Le numéro 10, le numéro 23.
Nice-looking ball.
Le numéro 6.
That has been cut short. Bale, he has found the way through. Bale, he rises! Goal! Lyon! And they're back in front. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Lyon go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Very much into the last knockings.
Lyon really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Beckham. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to clear it. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Lyon leave it late, but in the end it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo... He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away. And that's caused a worry or two.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Nedved going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's lofted through here. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Neymar. That's tidy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Has a look and place it forward. So what can they make of this? Pass somewhat off target. Zola. Nedved. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bale. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Neymar. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. There's the shot! Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's good play. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Zola is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Tries to get it clear. And it's Neymar. Bout of passing. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. Dida sends that a long way. Neymar. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Bale. Now it's Eto'o. And he plays one through. Zola. Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez, Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now he's got space here. Pepe spots it and intercepts. And that's a dangerous ball. Bullet! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
Header comes in! No, not the best of headers. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Luis Suarez. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nicked it back promptly. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
The
temps
movement
additionnel.
so precise, the finish sumptuous. Nedved! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Looking for options for movement. Now it's Nedved, and that intercept. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Lyon really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous invitons à prendre connaissance des informations de trafic qui s'affichent sur le grand écran. Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 9, Luis Suarez. Le numéro 25, le numéro 11, Neymar. Le numéro 8, à leur place, le numéro 18, le numéro 33, Bale. Le numéro 23, Beckham. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence, and that has been cut short. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bit too much weight on the pass. Collar under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Araujo.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's a good run down the right. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out to the right. Araujo. Pull it. Great vision. Lyon do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Spread neatly. Maldini. Oh, good spread. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Eto'o. Vieira. Pull it. And it's Beckham.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, it's just a little long. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Bale. That's headed upfield. Gattuso. Nicely shaped ball. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Changement.
And here's Vieira. An instinctive delivery. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Milan have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
The pass has gone astray. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. Beckham might just make this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's hoisted clear. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, robust challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's got... Big chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the number on the board is 3. Good ball over the top. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Attention, changement.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded.
And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Hullet, and this is Eto'o, and he's found a way, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Maldini getting this one clear. Opts for safety. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Luis Suarez, knocks it into space. Bergomi makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's straight offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Looking for the run. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Searching pass he's played there. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Lyon yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Suarez receives it in a good position here. That'll be a throw. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Chouameni, and he's managed to get rid. And it's Gattuso. Hullet. Thuram. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van der Sar. Van der Sar sends that a long way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gattuso spots it and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Luis Suarez. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini is there to clear. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Very nicely shoots! Oh, great save by Dida! Maldini gets good distance on it. Zanetti can get it clear. No, that's been intercepted. Probing pass, and he welcomes it in. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. It's bounced back off the post. Decent hit from there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Zola. And Zola! And he comes up trumps again.
Another crack.
And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Nedved. That's a cute ball. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Neymar. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van der Sar punts it upfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Neymar. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now he's got space here. Bergomi getting this one clear. Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 21, Ibrahimovic.
Tchouaméni tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eto'o. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Vieira. It's a threatening ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neymar. Lyon perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And a chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 25.
So there's going to be another change here.
Le numéro 8.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Le numéro 33.
Pullet. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Chips it through. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Beckham.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's really well cleared. He's on it, can he get away? And it's hoisted clear.
Lyon appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And they win it back again. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Lyon finding their passes. That'll be a throw-in. Deftly away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played into space. Araujo cuts it out. Vieira. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. It's played through for him. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Nicely shaped ball. And the through ball.